This is the first of a two-part series that follows East Coast Overlanders through the Allegheny Mountains, starting in Virginia and then crisscrossing back and forth between the Virginia-West Virginia line, ultimately ending up in the George Washington National Forest. There are two vehicles on this trip, a 1998 Toyota 4Runner and an '04 Toyota Tacoma, both stock. And as you'll see on this map and on this trail, most of the first part of this trip was unfortunately pavement, with a few river crossings along the way, and you'll see that some were more eventful than others. This was a fall trip, and the area had not had a lot of rain, so the rivers were low, which was good in some cases, but not as exciting as we wanted it to be. Our trip took us north, across the Potomac, and eventually south through West Virginia.
Hey guys, we're here in Strasburg. We're about ready to head west on Highway 55 to the Allegheny Trail. Weather is a little balmy, a little overcast. We're hoping that burns off as the day goes on, but we're ready to rock and roll.
After driving 2.5 hours to get to our start point, and another 2.5 disappointing hours on mostly pavement, we decided to stop off in Paw Paw and get some lunch. This is a quaint small town on the banks of the Potomac. After a quick bite to eat, the pavement finally gave way to some dirt roads and at least a chance for us to get off of the pavement and into the woods. Again, this was the dry season, so there's a lot of dust on the trails, and as you'll see in our next stop, the river crossing wasn't much of a river crossing.
Well, can always go to the right.
It was at this point we realized that our river crossing wasn't going to be much of a river crossing, considering there was no river to cross. As the day came to an end, we were able to find some fun on the trail, but nothing prepared us for the sight on top of this Allegheny mountain ridge.
We're in Allegheny Forest. Look at these mother truckers. They're huge. It's amazing.
I don't think this is capturing the true size of these things.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
After a slight miscalculation on the time it would take to complete this part of the trail, we were able to find a campground as the sun set.
We have no idea where we're at.
As soon as we found our camping site, we had to move quickly. We were losing daylight, and thunderstorms were on the horizon.
My under quilt to get it lofted up, just in case we do get a little bit of chill tonight.
And what brand is that?
This is Enlighten Equipment.
Nice.
It's a cottage brand. Started out of Connecticut, I think. Might have to fact check that.
All right.
And I got the down quilt going on, and then I'll have the top quilt fluffing up right inside this bad boy. And then this is a chameleon hammock by Dutchware, which is freaking amazing. And these things pack down to nothing. Literally the size of an Nalgene bottle. Might be a little overkill tonight though.
Stay tuned to this channel for part 2, which is hopefully a lot more exciting.